You've always been a perfectly ordinary person. An ordinary person with an ordinary job and an ordinary apartment. That is, putting aside some of the strange occurrences that happen around you. Who hasn't been involved in a train crash, a house fire, a hurricane, and a parachute-related skydiving issue, all in the span of a few months after all? You've always been this way. You found yourself in many unlucky situations, but come out unscathed every time. Friends and family have always called you lucky, but at this point, you don't even bat an eyelash at these occurrences. A piano falls from a 6-story building above you. You simply step to the side. You trip on your shoelace and fall down a flight of stairs. Not even a scratch. It's one of these unusually ordinary days when you arrive home and look into your mirror. What do you see? Name your pet, Fluffles. Female. Your bed. Your comfortable bed. It's seen you through many a night's sleep. You're not that tired yet though. You can't help but recall the day you bought this bed. It was your first piece of furniture you bought for yourself. Not only was it too big to fit up the narrow stairwell, you got it wedged halfway up. You thought you were going to have to sleep there from now on. But eventually it came free, and then you stepped on a loose floorboard and nearly plummeted down a few flights of stairs. Whoops! It's certainly an experience you'll never forget, at least. A ding comes from your laptop. You take a look at what you expected to be an email. Instead, you find yourself face to face with a strange app you've never seen before. You look at it for a moment before hitting the X in the corner of the program. I guess I'll just ignore it for now. The door leads out to the hallway beyond. Your apartment is on the 5th floor of a downtown apartment building. There's nowhere you want to go at the moment, but you overhear some talking on the other side in the hall beyond. You don't know your neighbors very well yet. Perhaps now is a good time to learn more about them. Eavesdrop just a little bit, leave the door alone. Of course you're going to eavesdrop. You put your ear to the door, straining through the wood to hear the words being spoken beyond. You hear the sound of someone knocking, then a door opening. Sorry to disturb you, I just moved in down the hall and I had a package meant for you delivered to my apartment. A deep, rich voice floats through the door. Oh my gosh, I thought the package got lost. I really can't thank you enough. The other voice responds, light and somewhat airy. Well, it gave me a chance to introduce myself to you. So I'd call it good luck on my part. Here, all yours. Thanks again. The voice trails off. Oh, my apologies. My name is... The voice is muffled for a moment as the elevator dings, and you miss the next few words. Your humble servant. The second voice laughs. I feel like I owe you something for having to bring that heavy box all the way over here. I would hardly call one flight of stairs all the way over, but I wouldn't turn down a coffee. The deeper voice replies, Oh, how about tomorrow? It's a date. I mean, not really, but see you tomorrow. See you. You hear the door close, and the sound of footsteps walking away from the door, and then silence. Before you hear the sound of pottery falling, then shattering onto the ground. The door opens again. The deep voice speaks fast. I didn't see your plant there. Coffee's on me. You hear the second voice giggle, then speak. It's all right. I've been meaning to get a new pot for ages. Let me at least help cleaning it up. It's really no trouble. I insist. I was the clumsy one. All right, let me get the broom. The voice becomes muffled, then silent. That seems to be all the information you'll get for the day. A second ding echoes through the room. Worried, you look back to your laptop screen. The app is once again open and flashing on your hotbar. You wonder for a moment if you'd somehow picked up some malware. Ignore it. Check on Fluffles. Fluffles is fast asleep in the sun. You gently stroke down Fluffles' back, not wanting to disturb her. She's so fluffy and soft. The dings are coming much more frequently now. Someone or something wants your attention. You're not worried now. You're angry. The dinging is starting to annoy you. For a moment you contemplate throwing your laptop out of the window, but calm before you possibly commit a crime by dropping a laptop from the 5th story of a building and knocking someone out. Delete the app. That's it, you think. You're going to commit a very bad act to this laptop of yours. You've halfway opened your window when you come to your senses and close the app once more. You quickly delete it from your desktop and empty your trash can. But 2 moments later, it reappears exactly where it was before and opens again. You think about the sketchy sites you've been on, but even that is hard to concentrate on past the constant dinging. You attempt to delete it again, but it won't delete anymore. Try again. Nothing happens. Try again, but angrier. Nothing continues to happen. Great. Guess I've got a virus. Click on the app. You click on the app, finally taking a good look at it. It's some kind of chat room. It looks somewhat retro. Foolish mortal, you shall evade me no more. I have had enough of you fiddling around in your room and ignoring me. I have come to reap your soul. That is far more important. Hand it over willingly, for I am not here to play games. Answer me at once. Hello? I see you wish to ignore my demands. Foolish. Incredibly foolish. Please respond. Does it not work after all? Well, this is quite embarrassing. Testing, 1, 2, 3. Hello, testing. Hello to you too. That was one hell of an introduction. About time you made your way here. You have kept me waiting long enough. What? I don't even know you. Are my words not simple enough for you? I have waited far too long. Far too long. I mean, it was like 5 minutes. 5 minutes too long. I am a busy man. A very busy man. Well, don't let me take up your precious time. Off you go. No, I cannot go until my job here is fulfilled. Seriously, is this a virus or something? A virus? No, do not be absurd. This is an application that I have created. For messaging you. Why? I don't even know who you are. It's a little strange to message a random girl out of nowhere. Random? There's no element of randomness at play here. You're not some random girl. You're a very specific girl. Okay, getting creepier. Do I know you from somewhere then? I told you, I have come to reap your soul. Wait, what did you come here for? To reap your soul. Sorry, one more time? You're cutting out. I said to reap your soul. Man, really bad reception here. Can't make out what you're saying at all. Do not belittle me. I am coming for what is owed to me, that is all. It will do you well not to get in my way. Are you trying to threaten me or something? Do you feel threatened by me? If so, then I am doing my job correctly. This bodes well. And this job is... Thank you for finally asking. Beg me to tell you. Pretty please. To be honest, I wasn't expecting you to actually. I am the Grim Reaper and I have come to claim your soul. Right. Cool. Totally a reasonable thing to say to someone. You make it sound unreasonable. Why? Maybe because it is. I don't give my soul to just anyone, you know. Fortunately, I'm not just anyone. I am the Grim Reaper. Pulling the soul from your body and leaving you an empty husk is literally in my job description. I had that in my job description once too. Really? You are a Grim Reaper? No, I just worked retail. Oh, I hadn't realized mortals also dealt in souls. But that is beside the point. Your soul? You will hand it over? Are you okay? Okay. Why do you want to know my condition? Well, you're spouting all of this nonsense. I thought it might be a call for help. You can help me by giving up your soul already. Not really a fan. What? That doesn't matter. All that matters is that you give it over. And if I said no? I would laugh at one who would defy me so openly. Being laughed at or losing my soul. Tough decision. You know, I don't usually respond to spam messages like this. Now I'm thinking I should. Anyway, do you seriously think you're the Grim Reaper? Excuse me? It's kinda cringe. Cringe? I do not even know what that means. Does it mean cool? Amazing? No, embarrassing and annoying. Annoying? The annoying one is you. Well, I do not mind if you see me that way. Your opinion of me has little bearing. But who just installs a program on someone's computer like that? Are you that desperate for attention? It makes me feel sad for you. Your brain truly is tiny. Small and completely smooth. This is my job. You're a difficult task, nothing more. Dude, you're the one harassing me. Nobody is forcing you to be here. I have little choice in the matter. There are issues that must be resolved. So until you stop this ridiculous charade, I will be here. Forever? If that's what it takes. Forever and ever? I already said yes. You know, I can just leave this chat whenever I want, right? Then you'd be sitting in chat all alone. Mr. Grim Reaper. LOL. You mock my title now? It's less mocking, more like teasing. Wait, quick question. Do you walk around being like, I am death in real life too? What? I am the Grim Reaper, death and darkness. You do, don't you? Stunned silence? Is your hair as dark as night? Do you hide behind long bangs? I think I can imagine you completely. If only we could meet to confirm my suspicions. I will not be mocked by a mortal. Give me your soul. Your soul is mine for the harvesting. It will be a 3-course meal. You do type like that though. How so? It's all kind of edgy. Every single thing you say. I am not edgy. I am death. See? This is not how you pick up people, you know? I am picking up nobody. Exactly. The only thing I wish to pick up is your soul. Can't you take someone else's? Sorry, I'm gonna have to pass. Passing is not an option. What are you going to do about it? It seems you aren't understanding exactly what's at stake here. Answer this at once. Ooh, video call. Well, anything to say for yourself? I am anything but scared of facing a mortal such as yourself. Testing, is this working? What is this? Well, you certainly are cuter than I expected. Excuse me? Cute is not a word I will use to describe myself. Kittens are cute, puppies are cute, and so are you. I am not cute. No? What word will you use then? Devilishly handsome, immaculate, gorgeous. Simply use your eyes and you'll see for yourself. Someone seems to be very sure of himself. Obviously, I really was picturing jet black hair though. Is it usually black? Do you bleach it or something? Why will I waste my time doing that? So that's all natural? Of course, don't apply human logic to that which you don't understand. Or can you not help yourself? Perhaps your eyes cannot leave me. Well, you are cute. I am not cute. He is so cute. I think you're plenty cute. You're incorrect. Well, you aren't exactly Reaper-like, are you? Let me rephrase. You don't look like a Grim Reaper at all, even though he has that Grim Reaper sickle. Excuse me? You are just a normal dude. How many times do I have to tell you that you're the Grim Reaper? You keep saying that, but it's not true. Okay, no need for that face. Of course I'm not gonna believe you. I'm simply surprised that you could be so naive. I am the Grim Reaper, in charge of ferrying souls to their rightful afterlife. You're still saying it, really? I really can't tell if you're being serious or not. I'm not really interested in being whisked off into the afterlife or whatever you're offering. Nor am I interested in entertaining a strange fantasy. You are truly insufferable. I am here for the sole purpose of harvesting your soul. Your opinion on the matter hardly matters to me. Think what you want about me and my role. It changes nothing. Just a quick question. Aren't people meant to be, dead? For the Reaper to come after them? Desperate times call for desperate measures. Great, now I completely understand. Don't look at me like that. It's not like I chose this fate for you. I'm just here to do the dirty work, unfortunately. Don't shoot the messenger and all that. Oh? These are my bedroom eyes. Bedroom eyes? Is that what you call that? Stop wiggling your eyebrows. You're just embarrassing yourself. I don't see how those are supposed to be bedroom eyes. Come on. Are you serious? Can't you see my longing gaze? Did you just scoff at me? You longingly gaze into your death, a soul after my own heart, it seems. Is that what that was supposed to be? I don't plan to die. What did I do wrong in my past life to get stuck with you? I heard that you were supposed to. I didn't whisper it, did I? Whatever. More like I'm stuck with you anyway. You and your weird typing. Why do you type like that anyway? What is weird about my typing? Wait, it's not on purpose. Explain yourself. The capital letters. Yes, I know what capital letters are. I am not brainless like yourself. I was using them, was I not? Yeah, that's the thing. You use them too often, way too often. What are you talking about, mortal? You are using them on every single word. You're really not supposed to do that. I do not type correctly. That's exactly what I'm telling you. How embarrassing. I do not type correctly. Wait, what? You just ended the call. What did you hang up for? Hello? Come on, I was finally having fun. Why'd you leave the call? There's no particular reason. None whatsoever. I'm not trying to make fun of you or anything, but that's wrong too. I guess I'll go then. Oh, he's finally calling us. You're blushing so hard right now. I'm gonna take a screenshot. Shut up. The way I type is unimportant to the matter at hand. Just hand over the soul so we can be done with this. I thought you were moving past the whole soul thing. No, mortal. There's no moving on until the deed is done. Ooh, what deed? You said that once or twice already. And like I said, I don't believe you. I mean, it's been fun messing with you, but the Grim Reaper isn't real. It's a myth. Do I look like a myth to you? No, you look like a very pretty stranger. But the Grim Reaper isn't real. And I'm telling you, I'm quite literally... Yeah, okay, I get it. I feel like we'll keep going in circles at this rate, so... How about a bet? A bet? Consider my interest piqued. Someone likes bets, huh? Or maybe like a deal? You have my attention. Continue. Perhaps I do, yes. So, if what you claim is true, then you should have no problem taking a soul, right? Correct. I have taken many souls. I'll allow you a free pass to my soul. Oh, intriguing. If you can take it, I'll hand it over happily. No fight. I'll present it to you on a silver platter. And take it, I shall. I'm glad you're confident. I'll give you a week. That shall be no problem for the Grim Reaper, no? A week? You shouldn't underestimate me. I need only a day. An hour. Oh, then why are we both here? Are you perhaps struggling? Fine. A week it shall be. I am honor-bound by my very soul to accept the outcome of such a deal. And I am, not honor-bound, but you can trust me. That remains to be seen. But if you can't, what do you ask for? Your hand in marriage. My what? Oh my god, he's blushing. Why in the hell would you want that? Do you own the house you're in? Yes. So you've got a secure job, your own place, and you're handsome. Yes, I guess so. Husband material, I think. I'm kidding. No, I'm not. How about your soul instead? Then it's an even bet. That seems fair. Scared? Ha! Mortal, I'm scared of nothing. Except for typing incorrectly. I agree to your deal. If I cannot take your soul in the next week, then my soul shall belong to you. Out of interest, what do you plan to do with it? We could mix our souls and make some kind of soul baby. What? What nonsense are you spouting now? Oh my god, we're spooking him. You know, a soul baby. I heard what you said. I was honestly hoping I had you wrong. What's the issue then? Putting aside the fact that what you said is impossible, I am not ready to be a father. We could always practice. Guess I'll just hold on to the soul for now then. We can revisit the soul baby thing later. We absolutely will not be doing that. It is of little concern, seeing as you will soon be yielding your soul to me. Fine, if not a soul baby. I guess I'll make a necklace out of it or something. For some reason that is just as strange. Anyway, as fun as this is, it's getting kinda late. We can't all waste our time messaging random people on the internet. This would have taken much less time if you had done as you were told. Done as I was told? Yes, I don't usually follow orders from strangers. Well, perhaps you should. My, you're very forward, aren't you? What are you going to order me to do next? And if I asked you to hand over your soul again? No chance, sorry. I'm sure you can come up with something more interesting to ask for. Is this more of your so-called flirting? It is lacking. Guess I'll just stow away the Grim Reaper likes to order people around for a later time. Mortal, you know nothing about me. And it shall stay that way. I know you're a self-proclaimed Grim Reaper. Doesn't that count? I am the Reaper, and that is all you will find out. We'll see about that. No, we will not. You know what? Mortal, you're dismissed. Dismissed? Do you not understand the word? You can go, please. What if I say no? Then we could sit here all night chatting. I'm sure you would enjoy that. I would. Okay, I've changed my mind. Good. It is time for you to rest. Whoa, you're acting like you care. You'll need your rest, else our competition won't be as fun. You can just say sleep well, you know. Good night, little Reaper. Sleep well, Orion. Hey, wait a second. How did you know my name? Oh my god, we never told him our name. He is the Reaper. How indeed. I never told you. Wow, I wonder how exactly I could have known then. It's not like I have a big list sitting in front of me with your name circled at the bottom. Oh, you circled it. Good night. Night. Sleep well, Grimmy. Oh wait, can I change my username? Why? I just want to. Yes, I suppose you can. Wow, easier to convince than I expected. Did you want me to say no or something? What about my picture? You're a needy little thing, aren't you? Oh my god, stop. What? Like he's flirting with me. What are you going to do? Punish me? Just for you. Fine, I have turned on the feature for you. Thanks, Grimmy. Night night. You can click your little picture to change it whenever now. Yes, I work that quickly. You may be impressed. Enjoy. Night. After a restless night's sleep, you wake up and head off to work. The day passes uneventfully, but you can't get your mind off the strange things that happened last night. That man certainly wasn't the Grim Reaper, but you can't deny that something felt special about him either. You're thinking about him as you begin to walk back to your apartment. It's dark out. You finished work later than usual today. You believe that's why you didn't see the banana peel someone had left on the sidewalk. You sleep over just in time to see a heavy metal beam fall from a construction site directly overhead. It falls towards you at a rapid pace. Wait and see what happens. It falls towards you faster and faster before a powerful gust of wind pushes it to the side. What? It clatters to the ground beside you. You blink a few times in surprise, then stand. Just another normal day, huh? You walk for a little while longer and finally arrive back at your apartment. Fluffles! Check on Fluffles. Fluffles is still sitting on your bed, curled up. She likes it there. You sit down next to Fluffles for a moment, thinking of when you got her. That was a year ago. That's right. You only got Fluffles a year ago. It somehow feels both like it was yesterday and forever ago. You leave her be for now. Let's give Fluffles a treat. She deserves it. You pull out a bag of Fluffles' favorite treats. That's enough to wake them up. You feed Fluffles a couple of them, and she gobbles them down thankfully. Oh, she's so cute. Let's eavesdrop. The door leads out to the hallway beyond. You're somewhat tired from your work today, so you don't feel like going anywhere at the moment. Just as you're about to turn away from the door, you hear a voice on the other side speaking quietly. Is now a good time to eavesdrop a little more? Yeah, eavesdrop. You hear a voice that's light and airy through the wooden door. They seem to be speaking over the phone with someone. Sorry for calling back so late. I was actually on I suppose it was a date? There's a short silence, and the speaker's voice lowers in volume. It is amazing. It's crazy the amount of chemistry we have. It is like meeting an old friend again. There's something so familiar about them. It's a nice feeling. You hear the person let out a loud sigh. But then I went and spilled my coffee all over their shirt. I'm so embarrassed. I don't know if I can look them in the eyes again. There's a pause for a moment before the person speaks again. No, they were really nice about it. Just smiled at me and said it was fine. My favorite part about the date. Well, I thought I was rambling on too much, but they just watched me with a smile and encouraged me to keep talking. It felt so natural, like we've known each other forever. You hear a door open as your neighbor goes to retreat into the apartment. It is lovely, though I couldn't help but feel this strange, wistful melancholy from them every now and then. No, I'm not exactly sure why. They just had this distant look in their eyes every now and then. It's hard to explain. Anyway, I need to go cook dinner. I'll call you tomorrow, Mom. You hear a door shut, and then there's silence. Hello, Grimm's baby to Grimm. Grimm's baby to Grimm. I want to change it. Grimm's brat. Yes. Come in, Grimm. Grimm's brat to Grimm. I still have my soul, by the way. So much for I need only a day, an hour. You do love to see yourself talk, don't you, mortal? I saw you talking to yourself yesterday before I responded. I was simply testing if it worked. I was not talking to myself. You're the one sitting here waiting for me. Lonely, are we? Well, kinda, actually. Oh, I wasn't expecting you to admit it. I see. Well, worry not, mortal. Women often tell me I am delightful company. Of course they do. I definitely believe that. Now that you have seen my good looks, you will find it impossible to stay away. Maybe if you're lucky, I'll let you look again. To be honest, I can't lie, you are good looking. I knew you'd be sucked in by my charm. How long were you sitting there waiting for me, mortal? Were you hoping I'd show you my face once again? Okay, I was kinda waiting for you. I half expected someone to jump out at me all day. To, steal my soul or whatever. No sign of any rapers. Scared, are you? Always looking over your shoulder? Looking for me? Waiting for me? I didn't see you once. A shame. Yes, well, I was a little busy. I could not put in the effort I had hoped to. Still, the day is young. You're gonna turn up at my place in the middle of the night? Perhaps. With a day like ours on the line, anything could happen. Prepare yourself. I'll get myself dressed up all fancy then. Huh? No, that's not needed. We'll make a special night out of it. No, I don't think we should do that. Or do you plan to let me win the bet that easily? Right, the bet. The one that's totally real. The bet I have with the literal Grim Reaper. Yes, I am the Grim Reaper, and we have a bet. Did you hit your head? I can't wait, I can't wait for the day where you have to admit that you're a liar. That you too are just a poor mortal. You will do best to remember your fate lies in my hands. Your life can come to an end at any moment. Yeah, so why am I still here? Well, honestly, I'm surprised someone as powerful as you's taking so long. I've simply decided not to rush. What have you been doing today then? Stealing other poor mortal souls? Here, I thought I was special. Interested in my day-to-day life, Ari. Actually, yes. By the way, is that you in your PFP? Is that a selfie? So what if it is? That's almost cute. I bet you took it just for me. You're pretty much obsessed with me, aren't you? Shut up. You're stupid and talk too much. Forget my picture. Let's go back to talking about my day. It was busy, as per usual. And you, mortal? What takes your time during the days? Work, obviously. Elaborate. Who's interested in whose day-to-day life now? I work as a mortician, actually. That will be so cool. Let's go with mortician. Cause he's the Grim Reaper. Really? Yes. That's kinda hilarious. I know, right? I have to admit, it's a little funny. It sure as hell is. What are the chances? A Grim Reaper and a mortician. It sounds like the start of a joke. Two people who deal with death. Very interesting indeed. We were meant to be grim. Just let me be a brat. Maybe we were fated to meet. Perhaps so. Fated to meet, then fated to be enemies. So, I'm guessing you'd just tell me your job was being the Reaper if I asked. At least you finally recognize it. That is my job. Yes, my job, my hobby, and my reason for living. That's a little sad. How do you do it then? You stick your hand into their chest and pull it right out. Like the Hokage when he was fighting Orochimaru and he sacrificed his life and did the forbidden jutsu. Stick your teeth into their neck, vampire style? You sure have a wild imagination. And that is definitely not how it is done. Though I must admit, I would make a dashing vampire. Yes, you would. Then how do you do it? It is a very beautiful experience. You will undergo it soon enough. I will pull your very essence from your body. There will be cold and heat and love and hate. What about passion? It will be glorious. Then I suppose I'll offer myself up to you. That will save me some time. Shall I make my way over there now? I'm waiting. Wait, seriously? I am on my way. Don't go anywhere. Oh my god. Just kidding. No, I want him to come over. If I give myself up that easily, then we won't get to talk anymore. That is the idea. I am not here to make friends with. Then how about something more than friends? Best friends? More again. You speak of love and romance, I assume? I am destined to be alone forever. I am destined to cause loneliness to all that I touch. That seems a little sad. I cannot miss something that I have not yet had, so there is no need to pity me. Perhaps I will love eventually, but that will mean disaster for the other party. It is better that I am left alone. Maybe it will change one day. Anyway, back to the matter at hand. Do you have a daily quota you have to fill soul-wise? Maybe a soul society? Some guy you have to answer to? What if you don't get enough one day? Pick a random human and they'll do. What? No, it's predetermined, obviously. I have no hand in the matter. I am simply assigned jobs and I complete them. What about the hollows? What happens to them? Usually anyway. But here we are. Oh, so you didn't pick me out. And here I thought I was special. It's a job, I take it seriously. I'm not going to go around taking souls at random. Okay, I can understand why, but if I was the Grim Reaper, I'd take all the souls. This is why you will never be a good Grim Reaper. A Grim Reaper seems to imply there are multiple, and you're speaking to the very best of them. Obviously, I do not work alone. I cannot be everywhere at once, so you're a squad leader. Do you not know how many people die a day? 150,000 plus. I am talented, but not that talented. But surely the very best. Would have had my soul by now. You're a difficult one. You wouldn't understand my struggles. Why don't you tell me about them then? You are them! Oh my god, no need to shout. Whoa, all caps. That is how dire the situation is. And yet you're sitting there perfectly content to keep living. despite that not working for me. Honestly, I do feel a little guilty, sorry. So you'll hand it over? No. 1,000 curses upon you. Only 1,000? Weak. Nothing about me is weak. Nothing? Nothing. What about your love for me? You're saying that's not weak? Mortal, you walk a fine line. A very fine line. Oh, you're going to punish me? It's okay to admit you are wrong, you know. I am never wrong. Then your love for me must be. That's enough of that. He never denied it. I'm already sick and tired of entertaining you. Got nobody else to talk to, huh? Does that matter? I suppose not. I don't mind holding all of your attention. Perhaps I'll charm you with my charm, and you'll hand over what I desire. My body. Anyway, since I have your full attention now. Yes. This is much. Oh, he never finished his sentence. Wait. Before you get into the weird Grim Reaper thing, I have a really important question. This should be hilarious, I'm sure. Did you just discover emojis or something? There were so many. They're a mortal custom, no? A custom? My god, Grim. I mean, people use them to chat. Not all the time. But the ones you use are kinda... Well, they are kinda cute, but... they're also kinda weird. What? They're not. They kinda are. According to the internet, emojis are frequently used in text chats. Someone on Yahoo Answers specifically said so. They are, but not those ones usually, or at that high of a frequency. Those are called Kaomoji. They're not really normal emotes. Why the sudden change? The entire way you type is different. Does it even matter? I shall refrain from using them further. Oh, but they're so cute. I wish I'd never called you. You're the one that wanted my full attention. Was there something in particular you wanted to say? Nope, not really. Then why'd you call? Huh? I just wanted to see how quickly you'd answer, liar. I believe this is a new record. Next time I won't answer at all. Of course you will. You are drawn to my charm after all. I can't tell if you're just very self-confident or completely full of yourself. What? Well, first things first. Self-confidence is, as a mortal might say, hot. There's no point in arguing with me here because I am correct, as per usual. Secondly, you keep saying Grim this, Grim that. My name is not Grim. Why would my name be Grim? Completely and utterly foolish. Well, you did introduce yourself as the Grim Reaper, so... I don't know, it just kinda suits you. What is your name then? I'm sure you'd love to know, wouldn't you? How you must desire my name to fall from your lips. Huh? The only one desiring that is you. If you say so, you're not disagreeing with me, I see. Listen here. My name is not for mortal ears. It is classified on all levels. How the hell can a name be classified? The reasoning for that is... classified. Somehow I knew you would say that. But this is super unfair. You know my name. Life is unfair. The only fairness is in death. Anyway, why wouldn't I know it? It is quite literally my job. More like you hacked into my computer when you installed this virus-riddled program. Then you stole my information. If that's what you want to believe, be my guest. I'll just stick with Grim then. Or maybe I should come up with another nickname. Snowball. What the? That's something you will call a dog. No, you will not call me Snowball. I thought it was kinda cute. And you're also kinda cute, so... I think it's a good fit. No, just no. No? No. You're a little picky, aren't you? Then how about... you're bright like the moon. Luna? Moonlight? What? No. Storm? No. Generic white-haired anime boy. What does that even mean? I thought that was a good one. Phantom? Phantom? God, what else is white? Ice? Steve? No. Then... you know what? Grim will do just fine. Lord, please help me. Okay, Steve. No need to overreact, Steve. You, me. Yes, you. You're the only one here. Your words make me want to wring your neck myself. Oh my god. Stop. Oh my god, he keeps flirting with me. What? Poor computer screen. Good luck. Mark my words carefully. Commit them to your memory. Yes, sir. You will get what is coming for you. Oh, now I'm excited. I wonder what's coming for me. Just call me Grim. Okay, Steve. If I have to listen to even one more of your stupid nicknames, then I may combust on the spot. What about me? What about you, what? Do I get a nickname? Why would you need a nickname? I know your name perfectly well. Orion. Perhaps you find yourself too flustered hearing your name spoken by someone like me. What if I am? Oh, well, I wasn't expecting the honesty, but I appreciate it. Just kidding. You make me the opposite of flustered. I am so calm and unbothered by you. I enter a state of serenity. My mind transcends space and time whenever you speak. That's how relaxed I am. Really? Then what's that dusting of pink on your cheeks? You must be looking in a mirror. Look, a nickname is unnecessary. But if you had to pick one, what would you pick? Annoying, irritating, infuriating. These are adjectives. My bad. I didn't realize we had the nickname police here. Seems like someone isn't creative, huh? Creativity is not something I lack. In fact, I do not lack. Yeah? Lay it on me then, Grim. Well, I'm waiting. What did your creative mind come up with? Sunshine. Oh my god, he's blushing so hard. Sunshine? You think I'm like sunshine? Sorry, I misspoke. I meant nightmare. I think you meant it actually. I don't mind being your sunshine. You're my sunshine, my only sunshine. Make me happy. Please refrain from speaking anymore. It is rather grating. You're so sweet, Steve. And you are delusional. Completely and utterly. Well, Delulu is a Lulu. Your face screams uncertain. There's nothing I am more certain of in my life. Or death for that matter. Fine, then I'm completely and utterly delusional. But also you think I'm like sunshine, so I have that going for me. You really do seem kind of adorable sometimes, you know? You have that awful attitude, that you came up with such a cute nickname. I kind of want to hear it a second time. Go on, call me Sunshine again. No, I refuse. Pretty please, with sugar on top. That makes no sense. Why is there sugar on top? Forget the sugar. Come on, pretty please. No, nope, absolutely not. What if I hand over my soul for it? You'd really do that? I absolutely will. Then hand it over now. Okay, I actually don't want to, but I do want you to say it again. Really, you can only blame yourself for coming up with such a cute nickname. There's no reason to be so shy, my little Steve. Ha, shy. You will call me shy? I am anything but. That's why you're so flustered right now. I am not flustered. I can call you whatever I want. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. You're just a little bit shy. That's okay. I am the Grim Reaper for God's sake. I am none of those things. Then prove it. Take your time. I can wait. Seriously? You're seriously hell's spawn. You're like sunshine in the worst of ways. You are far too bright. I hate sunlight. I can't help it if I'm naturally radiant. I doubt you can help your natural stupidity either. Grim. What now? You really are cute. It makes me forget that you're just some scammer. You know what? My cat's on fire. I gotta go. What? You're what? And I think I left my stove on and my fridge open and the front door unlocked. Running away just like that, huh? But I like talking to you. It's actually kind of fun in a weird way. Just gotta look past the Grim Reaper cosplay thing you have going on. And the fact that you illegally installed this app on my computer, of course. It's not and even if your personality is kinda... Wait, what's wrong with my personality? I didn't say there was anything wrong with it, Steve. But if the shoe fits... My personality is fine. Yours, on the other hand. Also, I didn't illegally install anything. Your mortal laws don't apply to me. Really? I wonder what the court will think if I sued you for invasion of privacy. They will never catch me anyway. Aha, that's why you're wrong. I'm tracking your location right now. What? Just kidding. Or am I? Track it all you like. You'd never be able to reach me anyway. Why? Do you live in another country? Sunshine. I live in another plane of existence. Oh my god, Steve called us sunshine. Let me guess. The underworld? Wow, I was expecting a stupid answer coming from you, to be honest. When have I ever answered you sarcastically or stupidly? Pretty much every single time. Honestly, it's rarer you answer me seriously. I quite like it. Do you now? Yes, that's why I said it. I worry about you sometimes. What else do you like about me? Huh? Why would there be anything else? Because you have a secret crush on me? What? Are you insane? You must be to reach that conclusion. I am trying to have you killed. What about that gives you the impression that I will have a crush on you? I'm looking past the fact that you want to kill me. You should not look past that fact. What Allah will be your demise. You will be wise to remember that. If not for the fact that you won't just die, I will say you lack a sense of self-preservation. Anyway, that is all beside the point. Yes, I reside in the underworld. I hope your mortal eyes appreciate what none of your kind usually get to admire. Since when do they have Wi-Fi in the underworld anyway? Or computers or posters? Nice posters, by the way. The underworld seems to have it all. Do you think I should make the move? You're not destined for the underworld. No? Don't fancy a roommate? I would rather perish than share my space. Oh, even with me? Especially with you. Shame. I think I'd make a great housewife. What? I could help you cook, clean, bathe, if you ask me nicely. Excuse me? I do not need help bathing of all things. I could even wash your hair for you. My hair? Do you not have hot water in the underworld? Of course there is hot water. That is not the point. Perfect. Then it all works out. Maybe I'll even throw in a massage. If you give me one too. There will be no massaging or cooking together or sharing a house. Do you understand? But the bathing is still on the table, eh? No, it absolutely is not. Well, if you ever change your mind, I assure you, I won't. Anyway, you're changing the topic. If anyone's changing the subject, it's you. How did you even learn to install this virus on my computer? Did you take an advanced underworld hacking class, Steve? What? No, don't be stupid. I learned it myself. All on your own? Yes, got a problem with that? Not gonna lie, I'm impressed. As you should be. My talents are plentiful and perfected. Actually, I've changed my mind. I've decided I'm appalled instead. Absolutely disgusted. Talk about from one extreme to another. Maybe if you actually had some form of security on your computer, it wouldn't have been that easy. I have security. Yeah, what one? Whatever one came with the computer. Right, it wasn't hard to get in at all. Are you sure you aren't some super hacker? As if I'd have the time for nonsense like that. Ripping souls is hard work, you know? Is it? I mean, every time we talk, you're just sitting in your room. Do you expect me to be working 24/7? As a Grim Reaper? Yeah, kinda. Anyway, so you really just made up this whole program yourself? Like I have already said, yes. How? How? What a loaded question. You wouldn't understand at all, trust me. Not that I'd tell you how anyway. Did you pay someone else to make it? Are you an idiot? I said I made it. I do not lie. But if you have to know, I did watch a tutorial. A tutorial? Like a video on programming. Yeah, I made use of the resources I had. Is that a problem for you? Not at all, very resourceful of you. I shall add this to the list of attributes I associate you with. And what exactly does this list say, dare I ask? Annoying, creepy, weird, kinda cute, very resourceful. I am near none of those things. You are all of these things, especially the cute part. I have exactly 0 traits that relate to cuteness. None whatsoever. Not true. I am the Grim Reaper. The Grim Reaper is not cute. How do you not understand something so elementary? You should tremble. Tremble? Yes. You should be terrified. Wait a second. Oh my god, what is that behind you? What are you on about? That plushie on your bed. It's so cute. What? You did not say that. Not a word about it. Do you understand? What? How did you move that so fast? Bring it back. It's adorable. What's its name? Why the hell will I give him a name? Oh, a he. This is the highlight of my day. Stop talking. He's so cute and pink. Let me name him for you. No. How about... No. Oh, I've got the perfect name. His name is Ezreal. Of course it is. I should have seen this coming. Obviously I would call him that. You need but glance at him, and he strikes fear into your heart. The Angel of Death. Of course you would name him that. It is much better than any of the god-awful names I'm sure you are about to spout. I would have given him a great name actually. Something absolutely fabulous. Well, he has a name. As great of a discussion this is. Duty calls. Isn't it a bit late to go off to work? Mortal, death can call at any time. Talk later, little human. See ya, Steve. Yes, I suppose you shall. Look after yourself, Orion. Okay. Claiming a life belongs to me only. That almost sounded romantic. Death can be quite romantic, don't you think? Have a good night, Orion. Oh, call me Sunshine. Good luck avoiding me tomorrow. You kept turning around to check over your shoulder today. Something felt strange, like someone was watching you. But whenever you looked, no one was there. Curious. As you're walking home contemplating this feeling, you hear the sound of heavy wheels. You turn your head to see a truck rushing down a hill towards you, though no one sits in the driver's seat. Wait where you are. You stop suddenly, watching the truck. It barrels forward, crashing into an empty shop just ahead of you. A power pole falls down just to add a little more chaos. Thankfully, you're completely unscathed. Fluffles! Fluffles is hanging out on your bed, enjoying the last bit of sunlight coming through the window. Sitting in the sun is her absolute favorite thing in the entire world. After you, of course. She paws as you give her a belly rub. Fortunately, Fluffles loves belly rubs. Seeing how happy she is makes you wish you were a cat napping in the sun all day. You pull out Fluffles' favorite toy, a small mouse on a stick. As soon as she locks eyes on it, she jumps to her feet and gets down low, ready to pounce. You spend a significant amount of time playing a game of cat and mouse with Fluffles. Time well spent in your books. The door leads out to the hallway beyond. Luckily, you bought groceries on the way home from work, so you don't really have anywhere to go at this time of day. However, perhaps now is a good chance to hear more from your mysterious neighbors. Eavesdrop. You hear the creak of someone ascending the staircase in the hall outside of your apartment. You put your ear to the door, straining to hear more, when the sound of someone's phone ringing echoes through the wall. A deeper voice answers. Hello? There's a pause, as, you assume, the person on the other end of the line replies. Working on it. Yes, I'm here. I rented an apartment. I know it's not necessary, but let me just do things the way I want to do them, okay? There's an even longer pause. The deep voice lowers in reply. Let me just have this. Please. I know this is meant to be a punishment, but give me a little longer. Let me just pretend for a little longer. You hear a sigh as the footsteps begin again. One of the two people on that call hung up, and you think it is probably the other person. You then hear a knock. It almost makes you jump, but it's next door. A voice both light and airy calls out. It reminds you a little of a warm summer breeze. "You rally!" The deeper voice, like a cool winter night, responds.
"What can I say? I can't stay away. I might have ulterior motives. You did say you were baking today, right?"
The light voice laughs. So you're just after my cookies?
"You caught me, sorry."
"Come in. We can eat some before we go. Luckily, I saved you a couple, huh?" The voices then become muffled as the door closes. That seems to be all you'll hear for today. Mortal, do not call upon me this day. Adhere to my words, else a curse shall befall you. What? Message not sent. Hello? Message not sent. Steve? Message not sent. Your app is broken. Message not sent. Error. Some malfunction. Force restart. The screen of your computer goes dark. No matter how many times you press the on button, it won't turn back on. Frustrated, you contemplate once again throwing your laptop out the window, then decide against it. Who can afford a new laptop in this day and age? You're waiting there like this for 25 minutes when a ding from your computer gets your attention. Slowly it boots back up, but you're not greeted by your desktop. Instead, you see a call already connected. Why are you incapable of listening? Nor following a single simple instruction. Why is your camera off? And what did you do to my computer? It's none of your business. Is it not? I very clearly said for you not to call upon me. Well, technically I didn't. I only messaged you. And I didn't even send. Is something wrong? I obviously meant do not disturb me. Do not call me, do not message me. Yet you could not seem to understand something so simple. So I simply disabled the functions. Even that didn't deter you. Okay, but why? Is everything alright? Are you okay? It is nothing to worry about. You can tell me if there's a problem. What makes you think there is a problem? Maybe I simply wanted a day of peace and quiet. Two things you're notoriously bad at. You say that and yet you've called me anyway. So it makes me think something happened. It seems your skills of deduction are adequate, at least. So what's wrong? I do not wish to discuss the matter. Somehow I miss your face, you know? How about turning your camera on? Steve? No, I would prefer not to. It isn't a good idea at the present moment. What's that supposed to mean? Are you hurt? I suppose you could say that. Oh no, Steve! Really? Steve! Stop yelling. My mind just needs to stabilize itself, so to speak. Your mind? Yes, is there something wrong with your hearing today? Or perhaps there's a parrot in the call with us. Whoa, no need to be so cold. Are you sure you're okay? I simply need to replenish my energy. You wouldn't understand. That I can't understand. Maybe you should have a relaxing bath. As nice as that sounds, it won't be enough. I just need to rebalance. I just need some time, which is why I told you to leave me alone today. To rebalance? Yes, my soul has been spent too heavily today. What does that even mean? Let us resume via text. Okay. This will work better. You're simply too bright. Too bright? Like sunlight. Blindingly so. I can't decide if you mean that as a compliment or an insult. Honestly, how can someone's aura be so intense and yet be so not? I am unsure. What are you talking about? You're an enigma to me. I am so confused right now. That is to be expected. What do you mean by my aura? You wouldn't understand. After all, your eyes cannot see what mine see. Your aura, your soul, is like a mirage. I see? No, you do not. It is beyond unusual. Most living creatures have solid colors that surround them. Most? Most, yes. Some with a stronger connection to the beyond may have an aura with multiple colors. But the coloring is still solid, always. Ah, I still don't understand. Do you have an eye condition? What? No, you're not paying attention properly. Just listen. Your aura. Since we first spoke, I've been studying it. It does not resemble a living being's aura at all. Are you trying to tell me I'm dead? You're not dead. The aura of the dead is like smoke, I suppose. It has a strong stench and it is thick. Yours is not like that either. So, what is my soul like then? Like sunlight shining through a fog. But when I look closer, it's like a mirage. Like it's there but it's not. The colors are strong yet empty. That seems like a contradiction to me. And that is why it is like a mirage. It does not make sense. Have you been cursed? Or maybe made a blood promise then broke it? A curse? I don't think so. And you have made no promises bound in blood. I think I would remember if I had, so no. Indeed you will know if you had. And the consequences of breaking them are severe. I will have to rule both of these out then. Rule them out? Of what exactly? Can you explain what you're talking about, Steve? All of this talk of curses and blood promises is something out of fiction. Completely not real. It is very real. You just haven't lived a life where you have witnessed nor participated in such things. How exactly do I get you to understand? If you start making sense, then I'll understand. I have an idea. You know what? After this whole weird conversation, I don't know if I like the thought of you having an idea. You still do not believe my words. I can try. I suppose it will have to do. So what is this idea of yours then? I am going to channel some of my life force into you. Brilliant! Oh, how I've always dreamed of just that. Then maybe you will take me seriously. As a Reaper, it will pose no challenge to me. In theory. How exactly does one channel life force? And what exactly does that mean? I know I've been playing along with your whole Grim Reaper thing. But you've just gotten a buttload, stranger. I have not lied to you even once since we met. If you want to prove that, then look into my eyes. I will form a connection between us. Right, I see. The eyes can be seen as a gateway to one's soul. And it is necessary to form the bridge between us. A bridge, of course. Can't say a guy's ever wanted to make a mind bridge with me before. Then I'm glad to be a first and only. That is so romantic. Yes, this should work. Once a connection is formed, I will transfer part of my conscience to you. You'll what? Is this like a demonic possession? Truthfully? I suppose so, yes. They are quite similar. That's comforting. There is a first time for everything, I guess. Let's say you're not lying. What will happen to me? Nothing bad will happen unless you resist me once a connection is made. And if I do resist, your mind will simply break apart and fracture. I am stronger and your mind will not be able to fight back against me. Fracture? What does that mean? Your mind will fall apart. You will lose the ability to understand life. Essentially, you will lose yourself. I won't be me anymore. No, you will be a husk, an empty shell of yourself. Typically a perfect vessel for a demon to inhabit. And they really are a hassle to deal with, so let's not do that, yeah? So this is a consensual possession, huh? And if I change my mind? Boom, demon time. When you put it like that, it makes it sound like I'm doing something forbidden. Possession sounds pretty forbidden, not gonna lie. It doesn't really fall under the classification of possession unless I forcibly take control of your body. So you aren't breaking any underworld rules or anything then? Are you not going to answer me? Shall we begin? Okay. Still no camera, really? I suppose it is needed. Fine, whatever. Happy now? You don't look very hot. What? You said it is not something visible to the eye. Nor is it anything for you to think heavily on, so no need to bring it up. Can't you just tell me? I'll worry otherwise. It is simply my mind. Your mind? Should this mind connection do anything not to it then? Until you've recovered, won't it make it worse? I suppose that will be the sensible thing to do. But it is nothing I haven't dealt with before. Let's go ahead with it. Is this not dangerous for your health? As long as I don't delve into your mind too deep, it will be fine. Well, if you say so. Okay, so I just look at you. Just... Yes. Don't look away until the connection is formed. Trust me, my lover, I won't. How will I know when it's formed? You will feel it. And I shall tell you, of course. What about that resistance? Once I've connected to you, my conscience will merge with yours. You should feel me around you. Just don't try to push me away. I will never do that, Steve. I love you. If you try to force me out, it will cause an imbalance in our connection. Are you going to take control of my body? Don't be ridiculous. This isn't some party trick. You want me to prove I'm serious, and I want answers. This is mutually beneficial. So once you're in, you're going to do what exactly? Look for side answers. Which means... 9 hells, you ask so many questions. I'm about to hypothetically let you into my mind. Of course I'm going to have questions. I almost sound like I really believe you. Maybe I'm the real crazy one. I am going to examine your aura. Feel it, smell it. And maybe it will give me answers on what's stopping me from completing this godforsaken task. Wait a second. Seeing as you keep mentioning that you want to, kill me, how do I know this isn't a trick? I suppose that's a fair comment. I will do nothing to harm you. You can trust me. Trust the guy wanting to take my soul, right? I cannot lie. I will not touch a single hair on your head. Fine, I believe you. Well, are you prepared? Yeah, I'm excited. Stay still and prepare yourself. Okay. Nearly there. Steve? Shh! Don't break my concentration. Are you sure this is... Stop wiggling. It will cause irreparable damage, and it will be your fault entirely. I will not feel sorry for you. Just keep your eyes on me. Whatever you say, Steve. I am... There you are. Ah! Something feels strange. The connection is stable, which is lucky by the way, because of all your wiggling. What the... You? How is this possible? It feels cold. You feel cold. What? I'm cold? That's you, right? That cold feeling? I'm surprised you can feel that. Our connection is stable, sure, but... You really were serious this whole time? You're... actually the Grim Reaper? Yes. As I have been telling you this whole time. I am always truthful. It seems that you'll finally start to believe me. How? How could that be possible? That is a question bigger than you or I. It simply is. Anyway, do you feel that? The connection? I feel it like a pull. Good. Can you see through my eyes? How does this work? Not until I transfer part of my conscience into you. You haven't done that yet? No. All I've done is link us together. Think of it as a bond of sorts. Part of myself will flow through your aura, and then my conscience will be inside you. Then I could technically see through your eyes. Of course, it makes perfect sense. Obviously. So much sense. More sarcasm. How fascinating. Steve, yes? If I accidentally, you will be fine. Okay. The bridge between us is quite stable. It seems you and I are quite suited to each other. Okay, I believe you. Good, this is the start of a partnership between the two of us. Does that mean I get to keep my soul? It means you can keep it today. Is that good enough? I suppose. Anyway, how do we do this? Picture our connection, a bridge. Okay, I can imagine a bridge. Very impressive, congratulations. One side is yours and the other side is mine. I am simply going to walk across the bridge with part of my conscience. What do I do? When I tell you to, you simply close your eyes. But hold tight to the handles, okay? That is the pull of my mind. What happens if I let go? Then you can say bye-bye to your mind as you know it. Excuse me. Okay, let's try to avoid that then. Do not let go, for crying out loud. Gotcha, don't let go. What will happen to you though? Like hypothetic me, I will pull out of your mind. No doubt pulling parts of you out when I do so. I'll hold on tight. Good choice. Phew. I'm going to begin crossing. Take a deep breath and remain calm. I'll be as cool as a cucumber. A particularly cool one. Shush. Close your eyes. Okay. When I've made it across, you can open them again. Have you made it? Huh, that doesn't make any sense. Interesting. Steve, maybe this is a bad idea. I'm across. Open your eyes, mortal. Oh, he finally made it. How do you feel? Never been better, actually. Well, that's good to hear. Now, let's take a look at that aura of yours up close. What is it? How could that? Wait a second. I can hear you, in my head. Yes, I should have mentioned that this connection has benefits and drawbacks. It is not permanent. Amazing! My talents are amazing, yes. Thank you for noticing. No, not your talents. It is amazing this is possible. Yes, thanks to my talents. I am very talented after all. Talented and amazing and all of that. So, can you see my aura? I can see it, yes. Mind you, I could see it before too. Now I can feel it, I suppose. It feels, sparse. Is that bad? I am unsure at the moment. I don't know what it means. You look kinda built up right now. What do you mean? They have pills to help you clear out the old pipes, you know? What the? My pipes are just fine, thank you. Fine, but what's with the face? It's bright. You're bright. I've told you this already. Pay more attention. What's wrong with bright things anyway? Does it actually hurt you? What? No. It hurts my eyes to look too closely, that's all. Maybe you shouldn't do this then? No, I need to look to understand what's going on with you, so I will. But doesn't it hurt? It's no big deal. A minor annoyance at most. I'll deal with it. So, our soul's supposed to be that bright. Sometimes souls can shine or glow like yours. It's rare but not unheard of. But, yours doesn't look the same, nor feel the same as anyone else's. Maybe you should try smelling it. You did say you were going to do that, right? It has no scent. That honestly sounds like a good thing. What the lack of smell tells us is that you're indeed not cursed. Which is good, but it still doesn't explain anything. Close your eyes again. It helps me concentrate. Okay. What is it now? Hello? Open. Give me the diagnosis, doc. In all of my years, I've never seen anything like this before. Are you gonna tell me what's wrong? It's you. Me? Close your eyes again. What? No, start explaining. Just do as you're told. So bossy. You don't mind? I wouldn't say that, but fine. I am the best of the best. It is an undisputable fact. Yet I can't make any sense of this. Maybe you're not the best of the best then. Nonsense, that is not an option. If anything, this is a problem with you, not me. Ouch! Your aura, it pulses and ebbs. Pulses? When you close your eyes, yes, it pulses. Open them again for me. And now? Now it ripples. The colors flow like oil on water. Maybe it's like a shield. Is there something you need protection from? That will be... you? I won't harm you. I've told you such. Yeah, you won't harm me this time. But you're still after my soul, right? Correct. But not today. I'm still not at my full strength. And I believe you for now. So, no answers. You can't rush perfection. No, but I can rush you. I will look into it more later. There must be something mentioned in a tome somewhere. Pulsating auras. And then there's your other issue. Other issue? Until I understand what's going on, it's best you don't ask questions. I know, that will be difficult for you. But of all the mortals in existence, you must be the one who asks the most questions. Why can't I ask questions? Would you look at that? Another question. Ha! Knowledge is dangerous. Knowledge is dangerous, especially if it is wrong. So you'll tell me once you know more? Perhaps, maybe if you behave or beg. I'd rather not. Then perhaps I'd rather not tell you. That's not fair. The only thing fair in life is death. Okay, very funny. I think it's time for me to go. Time is ticking. Now, so suddenly, I need rest and I need answers. The answers will be coming fast. Take care of yourself, okay? My well-being comes second to my responsibility. The responsibility of being the Grim Reaper? That is correct. I still can't believe it. I feel like I should be worried for my soul, but... you're not very threatening. I can be plenty threatening when I want to be. You just haven't seen that side of me yet. Then show it to me. Not today. Then I don't believe you. Mortal, I do not lie. If you say so. I'm hanging up now. Try not to miss gazing into my eyes too much. You told me I had to. Indeed, but you stared long after you needed to. You're always staring at me, aren't you? What? And what if I said yes? Huh? I've got you wrapped around my finger, little mortal. And what if I said I didn't mind that? I will say that you're making a mistake, obviously. The only place I will lead you to is your doom. Remember that. If anything, I'd say I have you wrapped around my finger. And how did you come to that conclusion? You're like a little puppy that I'm leading around by the collar. So you wish to collar me. Understandable. I would look fantastic in a collar. I bet you would. And here I thought you were the dome. I'm leaving now. Try not to get up to too much trouble while I'm gone. Night night, Mr. Grim Reaper. You could at least try to sound a little scared. By the way, I am assuming I can't tell people about you. Absolutely not. What will I even say? If I find out you have told others of this, there will be hell to pay. Like anyone at all? Do you really have a death wish? Maybe just like pushing your buttons. You are truly infuriating. Thank you. By the way, I can't believe you changed your BFP to that. You and your edgy teenager-like personality. I do not see what is funny about it. I did not want to be contacted. A solid black picture seemed to convey that. It definitely did, LML. I feel you're being sarcastic, but I will allow it this once. Go rest. You may not feel it, but your mind will need it after what happened. Nice to know you care. Or don't and suffer for it later. Your choice. I don't care either way. Sure, Steve. Such heartwarming support. Thank you. I suppose I'll take it to heart this one time. I will take it eventually. My heart? Your heart, your soul, you entirely. That's a bold claim. Not that I'm complaining. I won't resist. No other shall have you. Good night, sunshine. Today was a very strange day for you. As it turns out, the Grim Reaper is real. Real and video calling you like it's nothing. You spend the majority of the day at work unable to be productive. How could you be after such a revelation? As you get back to your apartment, you're feeling a little pent up with energy, and you decide to take the steps rather than the elevator. Just as you reach your floor, you hear a loud bang. A few people come out from their apartments to find out what happened. You later learn that the elevator had a malfunctioning cable, and it snapped, plummeting multiple floors down. Suddenly, you're very glad to have walked. Any news, Steve? Too busy to talk to me, huh? I can be a patient person, but I'm really curious. You? Patient? Hilarious mortal. I bet you have been sitting there waiting for me all day. I do work, you know, but yeah, kinda. I'd say that is me being extremely patient anyway. Not patient enough to not send 5 messages nagging me. Oh please, that's hardly nagging. If you want me to nag you, I can. Do not, please. The less you say, the happier I'll be. We both know that's not true. I don't know what you're talking about. You love talking to me. I think you're grossly overestimating my feelings on the matter. Sounds like a roundabout way of agreeing with me. You always say I'm sitting around waiting to talk to you, but I bet that's what you do. Do you think I'm not busy enough, doing my job? Yeah, pretty much. I mean, I feel like you're not even trying to take my soul. I'm trying my hardest. You're making me cry. Try harder. Just give it to me, please. Sorry, I'm a little attached to it. More importantly, you were going to tell me about it. So? You are so very demanding. To make a long story short, there's 110% something wrong with you. Well, obviously, I am glad you realized, but I don't mean with your personality or whatever. So what do you mean then? Am I secretly an immortal? Am I a Grim Reaper too? Of course not. Use your brain, you're a human. I swear, the things you say get stupider and stupider every day. You seem to be having a hard time taking my soul, right? Maybe my immortality stops you. Do you ever stop spouting nonsense? Mortals are not immortal. It is not possible. If you're immortal, you wouldn't be mortal, and you're obviously immortal. I thought that was a good hypothesis. Well, how do I put this lightly? Are you being considerate of me right now, Steve? I am about to tell you bad news, so I was just trying to be nice. Okay, now you're making me scared. I was just thinking of how to say this in the least brutal fashion. So it is very bad news. Am I dying? Oh my god. Steve, I'm too young to die. No, you aren't dying. If you are, that will be fantastic news. It's worse than dying? What? Just let me explain. There's something wrong with your soul, okay? My soul, is it broken? I wouldn't say broken exactly. Well, what would you say then? Come on, tell me. You're awfully pushy, aren't you? Something is wrong, that's all I have to say to you. I need more time to look into it further, then I may or may not tell you more. But what does this change for me? Well, for now, nothing, I suppose. You suppose? What if I do something dangerous? Couldn't I make it worse? You want my honest opinion? For some reason, yes. Just go about your days as you normally would. Easily said. You aren't even aware there was an issue until a moment ago. There's no reason for you to completely change how you're living your life now. If anything, that is what will cause you damage. That does actually make some amount of sense. Obviously, it was something I said after all, and my words are dripping with wisdom. Plus, I am always correct, you both know that. Oh, really? 176384 plus 82736 divided by 746 times 54. What? You're always right. Answer my math questions then. No using a calculator. 182,372.932976. Huh? That is the answer to your question. You cheated. I did not. You did. I don't even own a calculator. You Googled it. I absolutely did not. I am simply a math genius. Just because you cannot solve it does not mean I cannot. Your intellect is obviously lacking. Hey! Look, maybe you got that right, but you can't be right 100% of the time. Why not? The probability of that is almost zero. But not impossible, certainly not for one as talented as I. All of that rubbish aside. How are you feeling today? Do not concern yourself with my welfare. Why not? Am I not allowed to feel worried? Why bother feeling worried? Why would I not? Because it is entirely unnecessary. Think on something else instead. Perhaps you could think up a bucket list of things you would like to do before you perish. For what is rightfully mine will soon be in my possession. You're being edgy again. I am simply being myself. Yeah, edgy. You've got 3 days left, not including today. Have you even been trying? None of your business. I'd actually say it is. Anyway, we can worry about my impending doom later. It is a rather pressing issue, you know. As is your health. Fine, if you're really that curious, I'm feeling just great actually. Which makes absolutely no sense. I have not rested nor eaten nor had a chance to meditate. And I feel as good as new. Well, sounds like good news to me. It is confusing news. I do not like being confused. I would prefer to feel unwell and know why, than suddenly feel good and be left wondering how. Maybe my presence is healing for you. If anything, your presence only hastens my tiredness. Ouch. What made you unwell anyway? My soul was becoming unbalanced. A soul can do that? Usually no, but for Grim Reaper, maintaining a balance is essential. What happens if you don't keep it balanced? You die. A Grim Reaper can die. Indeed, death comes to everyone eventually. You're not immortal? I do not age if that's what you're asking. I cannot be killed under normal circumstances. But my soul can be corrupted with the taint of the light, and I will simply fade away. The taint, the light. You know too much already. But you're just gonna take my soul anyway, right? What does it matter if you tell me the truth? I suppose it may be somewhat nice to talk to someone about it. I'm good at listening. Also good at asking too many questions. Fine. I must maintain a balance of light and dark in my own soul to continue my existence. When I take a soul, I take on a part of its darkness. If the soul is difficult, it only worsens the effect on myself. This is the taint. When I spare someone or spend too much time in the mortal realm, then my soul tips towards light. In this case, a soul I took 2 days ago refused to move on to the afterlife, and it resulted in a struggle. The weight of that taint tilted my soul towards darkness. It sounds complicated. My continued survival is complicated, yes, but I have a handle on it. I have survived all of this time after all. I'm glad you're feeling better then. My soul should not be balanced yet, but it is, ever since I linked our minds. I guess it was me after all. No, there must be another explanation and I will find it. Later though. By the way, I feel like I know the answer, but are you the reason such strange things keep happening to me every day? Define strange. Where to begin? Pianos falling from windows right in front of me. Yes, that was me. Why? Because I am trying to take your soul. You know this. I know you know this, so I play dumb. I just thought, a Grim Reaper would have a cooler way to take someone's soul. I cannot simply take your soul before your human body dies. It is against the rules. When it is your time, you will die, and then I will collect your soul from your dying body. Then why try to kill me? Why not wait for nature to take its course? Nature was meant to take its course with you years upon years ago. Yet here you are. Oh, so I'm supposed to be dead? Yes. Says who? Says me and the list I have with your name on it. Does it have something to do with fate? Yes, fate says you must die and your continued existence goes against that. Well, maybe fate isn't so absolute then. You question the very foundations of this world. I'm still here. I'm alive. If fate was absolute, I'd be dead right now. What you say holds something to think about. So, you're really just trying to kill me in totally random ways? Yes. Is that how you usually do things? Of course not. Like I said, nature usually takes its course. People die the way they're supposed to, the way they're destined to from the moment they're born. In your case, you need a bit of a push. Has anyone else ever needed a bit of a push? No, it is just you. It has always been just you. That almost sounds romantic. In a way, I suppose it is. You're destined for me, I am the hunter and you my prey. Oh my god, not you being into primal play. And we will be locked to one another until one of us wins. Which will be me, of course, even if it kills me in the process. Wait a second. What is that? It is me. Obviously, but where did it come from? I sent it. Did you draw it yourself? What? Do I look like I would have the time to draw? You have the time to message me. That is a fair comment. No, I did not draw it. I commissioned a mortal artist. You commissioned someone. Yes. Do you see the likeness? It's cute. Usually I would argue, however in this case, I believe cute is the right term. It has compounded all of my handsomeness into a cute roundness. I tipped the artist as they did a good job. Anyway, you just sent a human photo of yourself. How else will they capture my likeness? It's not against your Grim Reaper rules. Whether it is or not does not matter. So it is. Perhaps. However, bending the rules is sometimes necessary. Are you bending the rules by talking to me? You are clever, Orion, sometimes too clever. Yes, I am forbidden from speaking to mortals, let alone one whose soul I seek. Breaking all the rules for me then, huh? For you, don't be ridiculous. I've broken them only for myself. Wow, breaking my heart over here. Good, you shouldn't fool yourself to believing things that simply cannot be true. So you have that blushing emote. Is there any more? I have received a few depicting a wide range of emotions. Did you pose when you took the photos? Naturally, how else would the mortal have been able to capture such beauty? Fantastic. They truly got your good side. But wait a second. What? What are you so excited about? You pouted in the picture? You should have sent it to me. Why will I send that to you? Because I want to see it. Oh, you know what? Once again, I am proving to be an excellent problem solver. Make sure you pick up, okay? You're getting rather demanding, mortal. Pout, please. Excuse me? Go on, pout already. What? No. Then send me the picture instead. I will not. Come on, I wanna see you pout. The emoji is cute, maybe the real thing isn't. Too bad. You called me for this. You called the literal Grim Reaper to see him pout. Yes. This is a pointless waste of time. I see I'll have to take this up a notch. Commencing phase 1 of trying to embarrass Steve. This is so stupid. Ah! What? I said pout, not look surprised. Don't worry about it. You're rather insistent, aren't you? I'm always insistent about things I want. Of all the things you could want, you choose that? Alright, no need to judge. What would you pick if you could have anything? You're so... Wait. Something other than my soul. Well, a holiday, I suppose. A holiday? This is what it is called, right? When a mortal takes a break from their work requirements. Wait, have you never been on a holiday? Don't lie to me. There's no way you've never had a holiday. I have had days off to recover from being unbalanced. But never have I experienced time away from my duties for pure recreation. That can't be true. I've told you I cannot lie. You cannot. Or you will not. I cannot. I am not able to. What part don't you understand? Is this some weird Grim Reaper magic thing? It is not magic. We are simply bound by our oath. I physically cannot speak a lie. Whoa, okay, like actually? Yes, like actually. How many times must I repeat myself? Is this like Sai? He can't talk about Lord Danzo. Don't smile like that. This is going to be fun. I can still refuse to answer your questions. My oath doesn't force me to speak, only not to speak lies. Where to start? Do you believe in love at first sight? What, you want to play 20 questions now? So that is a yes or a no? No. Do you cuddle Ezreal in bed? What? Why would you care? He so does. Do you cuddle Ezreal while you're in bed? Yes or no, Steve? Let's talk about something else. You do! No answer is still an answer. That's so cute. Well, Yes? He's cute, so... Oh my god, he's blushing. Adorable. Get lost. So, pineapple on pizza? Of course, pineapple was created by the gods to be placed on pizza. Yeah, I like that too. Finally, someone that sees sense. I knew you were a smart man. Glad you recognize it. Then. Do you think I'm pretty? I pass. You can't pass. I said I pass. I refuse to play this infantile game any longer. Then do you think I'm beautiful? Oh, for the love of... So, no. I didn't say that, did I? Ha! Gotcha! Do you think about me often? You're all I think about right now, model. And it is aggravating. I do not think so. You don't think so? I have simply never lived a life, nor had the time to consider something like that. I am too busy and... Love and death don't tend to mix easily. I believe I've mentioned it somewhat before. Do you wish you could? Fall in love? Why? For the happiness it brings. Why do I need someone else to be happy? Well, you don't. Lots of people are happy alone and that's okay too. I just thought you seemed lonely. Lonely, huh? You can't think what you wish of me. Neither a yes or a no, I see. You may take of it what you wish. Alright then. Okay, have you ever kissed anyone? No, I have not been in love, and I will not kiss someone I did not love. Have you? Me? No, the other person that I'm chatting to. Of course I mean you, mortal. I haven't actually. Interesting. Then have you? Nope, it's still my turn, Ryan. I thought this was an infantile game. It is. But if you get to play, so do I. Are you afraid? Afraid of what? Of me? No, why would I be? You should be. Well, I'm not. You will change your mind when your soul becomes mine. I won't. To be honest, this has been fun. Will I even have anything left to do in life after chatting with the literal Grim Reaper for a week? Kinda the coolest thing that's ever happened to me. You're full of life, Orion. You will fill your life with plenty, I'm sure. Anyway, it's my turn again. What's your name, your real name? I told you that information is classified. Really? I thought that you were... lying? No, mortal. So you won't tell me? No, that will be risking my very position and therefore my life. I believe it is my turn. Have you felt anything unusual today? Unusual? How so? Just anything off? Okay, this is a little suspicious. What is it? And what did you do? What makes you think I've done something? Well, have you? Intentionally, no. Steve, you see, I seem to have left a small portion of myself tethered to you. Pardon? You did what now? A part of my soul seems to have remained after what happened yesterday. How about you take it back? Don't you need that? Wait a second. Have you been spying on me? I have absolutely not been spying on you. I already see far too much of you during my work hours. Seeing you any more than that will be too much. Then take it back already. I cannot, it is too risky. So I just live with you spying on me forever. There won't be any spying. That piece of my soul is far too small for something like that. Well, that's certainly reassuring. Indeed it is. If another were to sense it on you, they would say I've already laid my claim. Wow, it's very dark romance of you. It is a mark against your soul. One that shows you are touched by death itself. And it will be foolish to try and take something that belongs to someone else. I don't mind being owned by you. You meant being decent, but if you agree to being owned that easily, know that to be owned by me means I'll own all of you. No complaints. I'm not even going to resist. Take me, and this includes your soul. So are you agreeing to hand it over after all, mortal? I might pass again, sorry. To be honest, I don't mind the idea though. If anyone was going to lay claim to me, I'd rather it be you. And why is that? I kinda like you for some reason. Honestly, being around you is very confusing. I do not know what I did wrong to deserve this fate. I can't think of a better fate for you. Both of us have kinda messed up fates, huh? We're two peas in a pod. Yes, well, that's all well and good, but you're... what? You know what? I have something I need to do. You can't just leave without telling me what you're going to say. I can, I will. It's exactly what I plan to do. Tease. You tease me, it is only fair. You as mortals say, dish it but cannot take it. Anyway, good night, sunshine. My god, notice how he calls me sunshine. Good night, cutie. On your way home from work, you decide to stop in a local coffee shop for your favorite beverage. You decide against going to your usual store and instead stop by one a little closer to your apartment. Except when you enter, you find it totally empty. Confused, you decide to leave, just in time for the building to erupt in flames. When the fire trucks arrive, you learn that the building was evacuated over a leaky gas pipe, but they forgot to lock the door when they left. Whoops! They're amazed you got out unscathed, and also confused about how the fire started, seeing as no one was there. Still, you're let go and you make your way back to your apartment, smiling to yourself. Though Steve is still after your soul, at least he doesn't let anyone else get caught in the crossfire. Mortal, I have had an important revelation, and that is that I am unaware of certain aspects of your person. It is imperative that you answer this immediately upon being seen. Your favorite mortal color, the season in which you favor most, what is your family status, names of any mortals who tickle your fancy, left or right side of the bed. Thank you. Why have you taken so long to respond? Perhaps my approach was wrong. No, the problem cannot be me. Orion, I request your presence. Hello? Oh, did you miss me? Anyway, let me read all of this. Are we playing 20 questions or something? 20? Don't be ridiculous. Use your eyes and count. I asked 5. Technically, there are 8 questions there. Just answer the first 5, mortal. Don't you want to know what took me so long? Sorry to answer it, but yes, your approach is wrong as always. Just answer the questions. Fine, I'll work down the list. My favorite mortal color. Pink. Probably pink then. Okay, pink, got it. A fine color. Which season? Spring. We have no seasons here. Warmer weather and all of those pretty flowers. It really is the best time of the year. I've always wanted to do a spring photo shoot with flowers or something. If you wanted to, you could join me. You, me, and the flowers. What about clothing items? Is there really nothing else? That's not what I meant. But I'm down for being a little scandalous. How about I take the photos and you pose? I feel like red flowers will look nice in your hair. Pink ones too. And against your skin. You plan to photograph me naked? He changed his PFP again. I thought it would be pictures of you. Why, do you want me to? I would be lying if I said no, and I cannot lie as you know. So what I mean to say is that, yes, or well, perhaps, what's wrong with me? I'm actually a little lost for words. You're very forward today. Not that I mind like at all. In fact, I quite like it. But is that meant to be flatting? What? Flatting? Don't be absurd, mortal. The Grim Reaper does not flat. That will be ridiculous. Wow, you're really wooing me right now. Anyway, my questions. What about your family? Want to meet the in-laws, Steve? We are not married. Should we get married then? Right now, that's a little short notice. Fine. Maybe later then. What did you want to know about them? Do you have any family? Of course I do. I see them pretty often, we're close. Some of them live in this same building. Kinda hard not to see them actually. That sounds exhausting. You wouldn't like living with your family? I like to have my own personal space. I have never shared it. That's fair. I'd be too scared to live completely alone. I'm so used to having people around me. So if I ever moved out, it would have to be with someone else. You're scared to be alone? Everyone is scared of something. It's just one of those things you can't control. I see. Maybe you could just come move in with me, huh? Me? Why? I won't ever get lonely if I'm with you. Little mortal, you wouldn't like living with me. Do you hug the sheets? Snore super loud? That is not what I meant at all. And no, I do neither of these things. How do you know? Unless someone's there to tell you. Oh, Steve, we cannot be. You still have the blankets, and I was chilled to the bone. And he snorted so loudly, I could not hear my own thoughts. You have a vivid imagination. But no, I do not sleep with others. I don't like to share my own space. So there's no way for me to convince you? Why would you ever want to live with me? I will never understand. You didn't even know I existed a week ago. Okay, that is a totally reasonable point to make. Very fair. Exactly. But once this week is over, I'll own your soul. Then we can revisit this. You definitely will not, but sure. Backtracking a few steps then. My family. I've got my mom and dad. And they raised me together. Apparently, it was love at first sight for them. The moment their eyes met, they were drawn to one another. They told me it was fate. Then they were fortunate to find each other. Some soulmates never find the other half. Some wouldn't even know their soul called for one another. Wait, so soulmates are an actual thing? How do you know if you find them? You wouldn't know. It's quite rare. Do I have one? How would I know? Seems like a question to ask yourself. Well, you seem quite interested in my soul. Wait, if someone else is my soulmate, they might take offense at you being so keen for my soul. Well, sorry to them, but your soul belongs to me. So don't go getting any ideas thinking you can get out of your arrangement. Wouldn't dream of it. Do you have any siblings? Nope, just me. I've never been bothered by it. I never had to deal with siblings taking my stuff, so that's nice. I've always felt pretty independent. Do you have any siblings, Steve? I do not. And thank the Lord for that. You do give only child vibes, so I'm not surprised. How so? It's just the way you act sometimes. You're disgusted at the idea of sharing. And sometimes you're kinda demanding. I take what I want when I want it. Yes, exactly. It's my right as a reaper. I bet if you had a sibling, they'd put you in your place. I know my place. Sure you do. So that's the family questions out of the way then. What's next? I require any names of mortals who tickle your fancy. What exactly do you need that for? I will have them taken care of. I think my idea of taken care of and yours are probably very different. Whatever do you mean? What will you do with the information? Do you plan to take their souls prematurely? Their souls? No, that will be against the code. I'll just make sure they do not get in my way. In my way of getting your soul, of course, nothing else, nothing whatsoever. I think I shall keep these names to myself. Tell me immediately. I don't think so, mister. What if I command you to tell me? I would laugh at you for being edgy. You should do as you're told. There's no point in making this more difficult than it needs to be. You really are troublesome. I'm waiting, mortal. I don't need random people getting in the way of my work. How exactly do you expect them to interfere? I do not wish to find out. So just give me the names and do not worry about it. There must be someone, correct? There might be. There won't be an issue for much longer. I'll deal with it. As soon as you tell me who they are, I'll go deal with it right away. Someone is sounding a little jealous right now. Jealous? No, I am serious about my work. Even if there was someone special in my life, they wouldn't be able to stop a Grim Reaper. I don't share sunshine. Ah! Okay. Share what? You, obviously. Luckily for you, I don't have anyone special. But why? Why is there no one else? What do you mean? Why do you not have someone? You're so what? Just how could you not have a special someone? Are you asking me why I'm single right now? Yes, I do not understand. Well, never mind. No, what were you going to say? I'm what? Have you seen yourself? Are you trying to insult me or compliment me? Did I tell you how absolutely awful you look? Wow. I did not. That will be because I cannot lie. So, surely people have asked to court you. Not at all. I've never actually dated anyone. I find that hard to believe. I'm not lying to you. No one's ever asked me out. Not one person has ever asked to court you. Nope, that's what I'm saying. No flowers or fancy dates. No chocolates or anything on Valentine's Day. And you're interested in that sort of thing? Food, flowers. I think so. I don't need anything fancy though. It will be nice to get some flowers or something. And what about you then, Grim? You said yesterday you've never been in love. But that doesn't mean you've never dated or had a crush on someone. Any underworldings take your fancy? Underworldings? No. Then any mortals? He's not answering. Well? And on to the final question, right or left side of the bed? If I have to answer, so do you. I choose to pass. Left or right side? Left. Noted. These are all the questions I had prepared. So you're gonna ask me again why it took me so long to respond? Or whether I thought your approach to this little game was wrong? Fine, answer them this time then. Was my approach wrong? It was cute in a weird way. The approach was fine, it just phrased things kind of strangely. Like you're interested but don't want to seem too interested. It's actually kind of cute. Oh, also, you rambled to yourself again. The last time you did that was when we first met. I did not ramble then. You kind of did, had a little chat to yourself. Nope, you're remembering incorrectly. I will not make such a fool of myself. I am the Grim Reaper. If you say so, Steve. I was simply testing the program to ensure it ran correctly. That is all. Well, it definitely did. I saw them just in time to witness something hilarious. Just in time to bear witness to my shame. Right as you yelled, F me! Definitely a way to introduce yourself to someone. I'm never going to let you live it down. Oh, yay. I'm so joyful at the prospect. How lovely. Fantastic even. I'm glad. You called me so suddenly. Did you miss my face that much? I was simply bored of typing out my responses to your stupidity. That's a little rude. You're the one spouting nonsense. I know you don't really mind. You wouldn't talk to me all this time if you did. You'd just take my soul and be done with it. Right? I'll take it when the time is right. You appear to be running low on time though. 2 days and then your soul is mine, remember? That will not be happening. Oh, I'm still looking forward to our soul baby, by the way. You're still going on about that? It's not a thing. It'll never be a thing. It isn't happening. It's already been decided. You need to stop and think for a second. There's no such thing as a soul baby. I'll cherish it and raise it well. I think I'm going to cry. Well, you haven't taken my soul yet. So I may as well mentally prepare myself for the baby. You better help. You're a grumpy thing, but I know you'll be a good soul father. If you stopped talking, you would improve as a person tenfold. Huh? That is enough meaningless chatter. What were you doing, mortal? Right now? Talking to you? That much is obvious. I meant before that. I apologize. I forgot I have to be awfully clear with you. Why do you want to know? Just answer the question. So demanding. Well, before your 50 questions, there wasn't 50. It was nowhere near 50. I read that poor at counting. You're nearly 50 questions. I was, well, not doing much actually, hanging out around my apartment. Fluffles was acting a little strange earlier. I thought she might be getting sick. But she packed right up. I suppose I just have a healing presence. Maybe you do. I actually just got home from work, but I have the next few days off. You do? Figured if I was gonna die, I didn't want to spend my last days at work. But I know I'll be fine anyway. So I'm just gonna enjoy my little at-home vacation. I see. And your plans for later? Honestly, I think I'll stay at home. Perfect. Nothing beats staying at home in your PJs after all. Do you have any PJs, Steve? Do you think I sleep in this? I can't picture you wearing anything else. Of course I have pajamas. They're black and very comfortable. I could have guessed the color, honestly. What kind are they? Why do you care? I want to imagine you in them. You will look cute in pajamas. It's a short-sleeved shirt and shorts. Are you happy now? Immensely. What about you? Oh, the Green Reaper wants to know what my pages look like. To be honest, I don't sleep in any pajamas. Well, this is obviously useful information for my job, of course. Not him blushing. So you won't go anywhere tonight? Good, this sucks for me. What the? I hung up. Yeah, I know, but why? You'll find out soon enough. Just wait. Wait. I know you don't have that much patience, but yes. Wait, mortal. You step back from your computer. You're not sure what you're waiting for exactly, but you might as well hang out until he messages you again. You spend a little time with fluffles and check the moisture of your sprouts. Eventually, you can't find anything fun to do while you wait for Grim to get back in contact. Honestly, it worries you a little just how dependent you've become on talking to him. You lie back on your bed, staring at the ceiling. You only met him 5 days ago, but it feels like a lifetime you've known each other. Putting aside the fact that he's the Grim Reaper, you've honestly never enjoyed someone's company as much as his. It's a little confusing. You know full well what this strange feeling in your heart is, but you try to put it aside. As fun as talking to him is, he's still the Grim Reaper. You wander back over to your computer. It's been around 30 minutes now. There's still nothing. Disappointed, you go to turn away when you see an incoming call. Welcome back. Look up. What? You look up from your computer out towards the night sky. And on the other side of your currently closed window, you see something so surprising you're sure you must be imagining it. Oh my god! What the hell? What are you doing here? Now that face is priceless. Well, what the trip here, I have to say. Steve? Don't call me that to my face. It's embarrassing enough hearing it over our calls. It's Casper. That's my real name. Your real name is Casper? Casper! Hello, sunshine. You look like you've seen a ghost. Oh my god. His real name is Casper. You mean I'm falling in love with a man named Casper? Like, no, I'm not going to call you Casper. Oh my god. Steve will do. I'm going to call you Steve. What? Casper? Like, really? Casper? That is so embarrassing for you. I'm sorry to all the Caspers out there. Maybe I have. A very cute one. I'm far from a ghost, sunshine. Are you sure? Certain. So you'll admit you're cute though. No, I'll admit that you're quite cute though. Oh? Which you should know to be truthful. Because, as you know well, I cannot lie. Am I flustering you? You're blushing right now. It's just real warm in here. A literal sauna. So hot tonight, yep. Are you trying to avoid my gaze right now? Stop hiding your face, I'm trying to look at you. There's no need to be shy anyway. You're cute, that is nothing to be shy about. You're staring too much. Nice to see you looking flustered for a change. Steve. Casper. Yeah, I'm not going to call you Casper. Yes, mortal. How are you even here? Wait a second. I live on the 5th floor. You do. Not too much of an inconvenience for me, luckily. How are you even standing, sitting? Whatever you're doing there, he's floating. I'm neither sitting nor standing. I can literally see you on the other side of this window. Congratulations. Would you like an award? But you'll find I'm floating. What the hell? Okay, I'll add this to the list of things I wasn't expecting today. I feel like I've been cheated out of some very important information about you. Since when can you fly? Since always. Why do you act so surprised? You're floating 5 stories up from the ground. Wait. Can't people see you? You think I will be so careless? No? I've cast a glamour. Okay. Are you invisible then? Invisible? No. I've taken another form to everyone's eyes but yours. So my neighbors aren't gonna see a mysterious man floating outside my window. If they were to look, they'd simply see a raven. A raven, of course. Not a good choice. You have a predictable side to you sometimes. But I do need to know. Yes. How exactly did you find me? You think I didn't know where you lived? I never told you. I know everything about you, sunshine. So I assume you've come to claim it? My soul, that is. I had a good run, I suppose. No, I'm actually not here for that. You aren't? I know you can't lie, but that sounds like a lie. It's not. I know. Did you just drop by to say hi then? No? I'm here because I have something here with me hidden. Something to give to you. Here. Flowers? You said you'd like some. You got me flowers? I didn't think to ask what type of flowers you'd like, so I picked ones that look like you. The brightest, sunniest flowers I could find. Steve! Yes, mortal. It really means a lot to me. You know, if you want them, you're going to have to open the window. Oh, of course. You're so romantic. Are you going to come in? Are you inviting me in? I'll promise to try and be good. Then please, do come in. Though I'm greatly pleased by the invitation. Maybe next time, little human. What a shame, but fine. But you really will have to open it at least a crack if you want this. Open the window. There we go. You're quite the risk taker, aren't you? Are you telling me I should be scared? I'm simply making an observation. What fun will it be if we weren't taking at least a few risks, Here you go, sunshine. Reach for the flowers. Your hands are really warm. And yours are quite cold even through the gloves. They're really pretty. How can hands be pretty? I meant the flowers. But your hands are quite pretty too now that you mention it. Then I'd say your hands are also very nice. Who would have thought hands could be so alluring? What are you whispering about now? I really must be on my way. I've accomplished the thing I wanted to do. So soon? Duty always calls. Off to steal souls then. Better theirs than yours, wouldn't you say? No, you can just hand over yours now if you want. Better get to work before you get in trouble, my little reaper. And since when am I yours? Since right now. Don't be damaging my goods, you hear? So demanding. Steve? Sunshine? Do be careful. Since you asked so nicely, I'll try my best. Don't forget to close that window after I leave. Wouldn't want anyone crawling in when you aren't looking. You went out for a few errands today, but mostly you hung out around home. It was a good chance for a little out of season spring cleaning. All day you kept an eye out for Caspar and his attempts to take your soul, but there was nothing. No strange fires or collapsing elevators or brakes cut on the bus. Today, for the first time in a long time, nothing strange happened to you. And for some reason, it felt weirder than if something had. These flowers are beautiful, Steve. I guess I should call you Caspar. Call me whatever you wish to. I just want to thank you again. They're really pretty. Good, I'm glad to see they're appreciated. The struggle was worth it. The struggle? You don't have any florists near you? These aren't from a florist. I know there are no florists here. Then where are they from? The head of some other mortal. For such a frail woman, she gave quite a chase. Absolutely fantastic. You're a little old lady thief. That makes it sound like I'm stealing old ladies. Who says you aren't? Me, anyway. Is it stealing if it was hanging over the other side of the fence? I'm not actually sure, maybe. See, it is definitely a grey area. She had plenty anyway. They're in much better hands now. I mean, haven't you seen my plant during our calls? It's right near my bed. Your camera doesn't point at your bed, mortal. I can't say I would mind if it did point that way, though. Simply for research purposes, maybe. Wow, Steve. What, is that an issue? Feeling coy? It is possibly something important to my job as a reaper, maybe. Is that how you get around not being able to lie? Lots of maybe and possibly. I quite possibly have no clue what you may be talking about. But no, I haven't seen your plant by the bed. It's not looking very alive. I'm not holding out hopes for the flowers survive. They've already been cut from their source, so they won't last forever. I'll just get more for you if they shrivel up. What, in the next day before you're meant to take my soul? Ah, yes. Why would you do that for me? Does there need to be a reason? I simply feel like it. No, I suppose not. Good. I enjoyed seeing your expression when I presented them to you. I do not usually do good things, nor did I understand why someone would. Perhaps now I understand it to some degree. So I'm just wondering something. Are you feeling okay today? Why wouldn't I be feeling okay? You're just acting very flirtatious. If so, then I am being successful in my endeavor. Well, yes. I have read that flirting is a human custom. A custom? Indeed. To flirt with another is to show them that they are of significance to yourself. Or you would like them to be of significance to yourself. So I'm of significance to you. You are what I hunt most greatly of everything else. I will say that makes you significant. My research into various flirting methods say that anyway. You've researched flirting methods? I feel touched. Who is touching you? Are you not there alone? Such a big head, but such a little brain. My head is perfectly proportional to my body. No one is touching me. Well, good. No one is touching you yet. Yet? I am trying to take it slow. Someone's confident. According to my notes, dates are important before anything further happens between people. Very forward of you. Your notes are very in-depth. Where did you get them? Through the wide information hub called the Internet. It is a compiled and comprehensive survey taken on how to romance correctly. Like a dummy's guide to dating. The text refers to it as a walkthrough, actually. What a strange thing to call it. A dating walkthrough? Yes, I am following it carefully. There are many steps, and what do you hope to get out of it? Your soul, obviously. Well, even if you're only flirting with me to get my soul. Can't say I mind all that much. Flirt away. '07, what is an '07? It's a salute, doofus. Ah, yes, I see now. I have never seen this salute. Perhaps I shall adopt it. Ah, I have come up with another. This one is a wave. Truly groundbreaking stuff. By the way, Won't you get in trouble? For flirting? Well, that is not allowed, of course. No, for telling me classified information. Enlighten me, what classified information have I shared with you? Steve. Yes? You said your name was highly classified. No, not for mortal ears, right? That. Maybe some rules are worth breaking. Hearing you call me Steve in person made me feel cringe. Who taught you that word? I am down with the internet lingo, Ryan. I know about cringe, pog, fizz. I have even heard more of this baby girl. Please don't say those words ever again. Your opinion has been noted and subsequently disregarded, Sunshine. But seriously, your name was actually classified. Correct, if anyone comes and asks about me, then it is best if you keep it quiet. I doubt anyone will anyway. You're gonna have my soul by tomorrow, right? Right. Always best to be cautious anyway, though you aren't the most cautious person. You allowed a total stranger to install a messaging program on your computer. Then fell in love at first sight with this handsome face and charming personality. You're so funny. Handsome and charming? I don't think so. I envy your ability to lie to me so easily. I really do. If you are a Reaper, you wouldn't be able to say that. Now that you're both here though, on a much serious note, I must admit to you that other than giving you flowers, I had another ulterior motive for my visit. Oh? Don't misunderstand, Orion. I wanted to give you those flowers. I also wanted to test out a theory I had. Alright, what was it then? I was experiencing another bout of soul sickness yesterday. It was a less severe case, but still an awful experience. Again? It's really a common thing for you Reapers, huh? Actually, no. Well, it never used to be for me. I seem to be more susceptible lately. Which leads me to an important question. Why? Did you find out why? Let's do this over a call. Hey, greetings and all that, but please start talking. Well, to put it bluntly, yes, I think it's because of you. Me? What exactly is because of me? The soul sickness I'm experiencing. I've gotten it much more since I've known you. How would I? Don't you get that from souls? I'm alive. Yes, it is from souls. Yet I've suffered from it regardless. Are you trying to say I'm doing this on purpose? I'm not really trying to make you sick. I'm not saying you're the cause of the sickness, but I do think you are the cause of why I seem to be more susceptible to it. What does that mean? So seeing me yesterday made you sick? No, my soul was unbalanced before I came to you. I came to you to see if it will go away. That was my theory. But it couldn't have. But it did. Sunshine, it did. What? You didn't do it on purpose then? Do you have any clue what you're doing? No, I have no idea what you're even saying. What are you talking about? It's your soul. You're giving it away, so to speak. What? How? Do you ever wish mortal? Feel something so strongly, want for something so badly. For the things that matter, yes. You said that your pet was ill yesterday, correct? And now they are fine, yes? Yeah, perfectly normal. What are you getting at exactly? I think you did it then as well. You're giving parts of yourself away. To your sick pet. To your plant. To me. Things you want to be healthy. Things you want to live. I think you're taking the taint away, or maybe neutralizing it. I don't know. I got an even better look at your soul when I visited you. I understand the pulsing now. It's because you do not have a full soul. I don't have a full soul. Is this going to affect the ferrying of my soul to the afterlife thing? I have never seen a soul that is not full, so I cannot answer your question. But if you are to give it all away, well, I assume you would just simply cease to be. Will I be forgotten? I will never forget you. I will never forget you, our time together. Oh my god, that's so romantic. So maybe try to be careful. Don't wish too hard is all I'm saying. How do I stop? What if I give it all? How do I stop? What if I give it all away? Oh, but if you don't take my soul by midnight tomorrow, I'll have yours too. Then I can give away parts of your soul instead. I don't really know if that's how this works. But if it makes you feel better, sunshine, sure. I'll just try not to wish too many things magically back to health. But if Fluffles gets sick, I will not hesitate. Good. I will expect no less from you. But I kind of feel like I don't want you to be unwell either. If you start feeling really bad, I can try and help maybe. I'm sure it won't come to that. I've survived all this time on my own. You don't need to overly concern yourself with my health. Anyway, aren't you supposed to be focused on keeping your soul and not giving it away? Focus on our bet. Focus on trying to take my soul. I don't need to try and take it. When I win the bet, you have to give it to me. I'll just wait for the reward to come my way. So make sure you tidy up any loose ends you have, since you'll belong to me soon. I do like your confidence, my little mortal. We'll see how long that holds up. By the way, Steve, have you ever heard of Casper the Friendly Ghost? Excuse me? You're excused, so yes or no? I have not heard of it, so I suppose the answer is no. Really? You kinda have the vibe going for you. A friendly ghost vibe. I am neither of those things. You have your friendly moments, sometimes, occasionally. And I'm not certain you aren't a ghost. You're awfully pale. While I'm certain that I am not a ghost. Like I've said many times, you really do have a vivid imagination. Must you let it run so wild all the time? Definitely. It's actually freeing. I've got a whole fantasy world up in my head. It's fun. And that is freeing to you, how? That just sounds confusing to me. It's comforting to have somewhere I can retreat to. I can imagine and create a world in whatever way I please. It's like a little escape from reality. You want to leave reality? Sometimes, yeah. I think up other places, other lives and situations I could be in. A range of different me's, what could have been, what ifs. Is it strange? Are you lonely? Maybe? You know what? I probably am. Well, you have me to talk to now. Thanks, Steve. For a Grim Reaper who is supposed to bring death, you aren't so bad. I'll take note so bad, I suppose. You know, we've come a long way, huh? You seem less edgy than when we first met. I was never edgy. I am death. There it is. Still, you say stuff like that a lot less. I don't believe I have changed. I don't believe I have changed all that much. Maybe it's because we're friends now. I don't see you as a friend. Oh. That kinda hurts, you know. You didn't have to say it right to my face. You misunderstand. I thought it was pretty straightforward. I thought you were more perceptive than this. I have been flirting with you for days. Yes, and? Hells. It's not something I expected. I could never have expected this. It's not something I chose. It's a terrible idea all around, honestly. To not want to be friends. Stop talking. I enjoy your company. I really enjoy it, okay? I enjoy it too much. Way too much. Why? Why me? Why do I have to feel like this? It's unfair, honestly. I have done nothing but follow the rules up until now. I have been a good reaper. And now my heart tells me to throw it all away. Listen to your heart. What are you talking about? What do you mean by too much? I didn't expect to feel like this. Feel so strongly. You were supposed to be just another job. Are supposed to be just another job. You don't think like that anymore? Your soul is one I must collect. There's no way out of it. It is my job as a reaper. It's a task I must fulfill. But I find myself wanting to disobey, to break all the rules I have so carefully followed until this week. So why don't you? If I do, they'll just send someone else. I am easily replaceable. I am one of thousands. You're not replaceable to me. But that's not what I'm trying to say exactly. Okay, what is it you want to tell me then? What I am trying to say is that I don't want to be friends. I don't want that at all. I found myself wanting to be selfish because I want more from you, more than friendship. Are you sure? Certain. I like you, sunshine. I don't know why or how or what to do about it, but I like you very much. It angers me how much I can't hate you. I should, but instead, you've done this to me, ruined me completely. Anyway, cool. Now that that's all said and done, I'm going to go. Time for a long cold shower. What? No. Wow, you really said all that then left. I can't believe he did that. Come and see me, Steve. Come back. You don't need to be so shy. I am not being shy. Sounds like something a shy person will say. You'll find I am actually quite forward. A shy person wouldn't be so straightforward about their desires. So you desire me. That should be obvious to you. Well, you do need a cold shower now. That is unrelated. I must wash my hair, that's all. Sure, Steve, if you say so. Glad I have that effect on you. I can just imagine the smirk on your face. You're a wicked woman, mortal. By the way, since it's somewhat topical, do you ever cut your hair? You don't like my hair? I'm actually kinda obsessed with it. I was just curious, it's very long, it must have taken a long time to grow. I don't. There's no need for me to cut it anyway. It really suits you. Thanks. Your hairstyle also suits you. You'll just keep growing it then? No. But you just said... My hair does not grow like a mortal's. Mine has simply always been this way. If someone attacked you with scissors, it wouldn't grow back. Do you plan to attack me with scissors? As fun as it will be to see you with shorter hair, no. I wouldn't do that to you. That's just mean. And I quite like how you are right now. Pretty long hair and an attitude. What more could a girl ask for? Lots of money, fame, immortality. Alright, they sound good too. But I could also settle without. As long as you get my grumpy yet charming reaper, that is. I am sure there is plenty of charming reapers out there. You forgot the grumpy part. Oh, so sorry, my bad. Wait a second. You were born with hair that long? What? I can't imagine a baby with hair like yours. You misunderstand. I suppose I haven't ever really explained. I was not born. I was never a baby or a child. I was created solely for my purpose as a Grim Reaper. I have always looked the way I do now. Oh, but what about before you were a Reaper? There was not a before. Well, to be honest, I do not know what was before. It is classified even from me. All I know is that we were created somehow, then given our job. That is why I seem to live for my job. I literally do. Maybe you were a human before. Could you have been human once? Maybe they wiped your memories. I could not guess. I suppose it's possible. I have a soul, so it came from somewhere. I am not totally artificially created, I think. So what happens if you want to quit? I would probably be forcefully terminated. That doesn't sound healthy. No, I would say death is not healthy. Anyway, speaking of hair and all that, I am going to wash mine now. Still need that cold shower, huh? I will talk to you later, sunshine. Thank you for answering my confession with how about a haircut, by the way. Oh, I never said I liked him back. Whoops. Tomorrow, Ryan. The last day of our bed. Good night. Until tomorrow, Steve. You woke up early this morning feeling particularly well rested. No one came for your soul in the night, which means today is the final day of your bet. You almost can't contain your excitement. After all, you seem to have this in the bag. You decide not to go out anywhere today. Safer to stay at home and ride out your win. It's still early in the morning as you wait for the eventual message from your own personal Grim Reaper. Good morning, my very favorite Grim Reaper. Do you know what day it is? I bet you do. It's Reaping Day. Wow. I am glad to see you're taking the day of your death seriously. Well, I'm a very serious person, Steve. I was being sarcastic. I wasn't. Anyway, I was wondering something. Whenever you wonder something, it's very dangerous. I never know what you're going to ask. But my curiosity is piqued. What is it? Do you have fun when we talk? Do you think I have fun talking to you? Steve! Answer the question. There's no need to be scared. I am not scared. A Reaper is scared of nothing. Especially not admitting to something so simple. If I did not have fun talking to you, I would have stopped days ago. Does this satisfy your needs? It does indeed. I already knew you'd say yes. I just wanted you to say it. So it was a trick. I wouldn't say it was a trick exactly. I just like it when you say nice things to me. Though I like when you're mean as well. It's very amusing. Why am I not surprised? Because you know me pretty well at this point, I'd say. Too well, perhaps. I know it pleases you. What does? To know you so well? Uh-huh. To get to be witness to my charm firsthand. You love it. Ha! How arrogant. You shouldn't assume things. See, you can't even say I'm wrong. To be honest, with the way you blush, you can't hide your feelings from me. I have truly fallen so far. A Grim Reaper should not be so transparent with their feelings. Poor transparent Steve. By the way, before we go any further, I had something to talk about. That doesn't sound ominous at all. I have hit the books, so to speak. You've been studying Grimmy? Yes. As I said yesterday, your soul is incomplete because you keep giving parts of it away. Something that is usually not possible for a mortal. That answered some of my questions. Why your soul seemed to feel so strange. How you managed to take my soul sickness away. But it didn't answer enough. I have so many more questions. I found the answer. Lay it on me, Steve. Orion, you embody life just as I embody death. My research led me to a rare trait that shows maybe only every 1,000 or so years in a mortal. You have the touch of life on your soul. You are alive, so to speak. That is why I have not been able to take your soul. That is how you avoid death without a thought. That is why you can heal as you do. You are special. You've always been special. So I'm immortal now. I am unsure. Perhaps there's only one way to find out, and that will be me trying to take your soul one final time. Grimmy, let's be serious for a second. It's obvious to us both that you aren't taking my soul. Just admit defeat and we can, I don't know, plan our wedding or something instead. Our what? Our wedding? You're still spouting nonsense about that? Yep. Unless you don't want to ever get married. That's cool too. It is not something I have ever given much thought to. Well, give it some now. This does not mean I admit to defeat, you know. You're gonna come and take my soul then? I suppose I am not, no. How far the great has fallen. I am akin to Icarus, and you are my son. So you admit defeat? No, I will never admit defeat. You're a sore loser. I win. You lose by default. I will not accept that outcome. That doesn't matter, you still lose. I'm serious about the wedding though. Of course you are. I don't think I am marriage material. You're like a dream, how could you not be? You're 110% husband material. In fact, that number is much too small. Don't be dramatic. I'm being deadly serious right now. It definitely is multiple numbers too small. What exactly classifies as husband material to you? Well, obviously he'd have to be a Grim Reaper. Otherwise, it's just a no-go, you know? Right, a very reasonable expectation. Pretty long white hair, deep red eyes, super awkward, really good looking. I'm not awkward. I am confident in all aspects of my life. You're perfectly awkward, Casper. Oh, I called you Casper. I like it. How is this happening to me? You know what else I like? Apart from teasing me, what else could there be? Weddings. I'm sure you're not being serious right now. I'd marry you in a heartbeat. I didn't mean to hit the call button. You weren't supposed to answer. Hang up this instant, mortal, or I will have your soul immediately. And me seeing you so flushed at the idea of marriage? Never. Were you thinking an indoor or outdoor reception? What? It's a simple question. Inside or outside? I don't we. Outside it is then. 9 hells, sunshine. You're cute. You're suddenly going on and on about marriage. Surely I'm the last person you'd want to do that with. You're the only person I want to do it with. Did you change your mind about me since yesterday? If only I could have. Hating you would make my life much easier. Sunshine, I've come to desire you above everything else. Maybe that's just a one-sided wish, though. Oh, my little Reaper. I think I'm in love with you. I thought that would be obvious with all this talk of weddings. Are you pulling another prank on me? Is this a joke? No, I'm serious. A Grim Reaper cannot refuse to take a soul, you know. Neither can they run away with someone to get married. You've been breaking a lot of rules lately anyway, right? Are you offering to hide me? What if I was? Then, theoretically speaking, maybe in some place with flowers? Sounds perfect, I love flowers. And maybe in a season where the sun shines bright. If you'd like, theoretically, maybe. You call me sunshine and want to get married in the sunshine. You're such a sweetheart. That is not a word I would associate myself with. It suits you though. I could not disagree more. So what would you wear to our hypothetical wedding? Something fancy? I would wear something that complements my good looks. I honestly think that could be anything you wear. I know. I bet you'd turn up in your usual outfit. I will wear something else, something special. You will? Going to dress up for me, Steve? Only if you do the same. It will only be fair. I like how you've switched from I wills to I wills, by the way. And you can't even deny it. You twist my words. There's no twisting needed. You've said it all yourself. So let me just be plain with you. Do you want to get married? Just run away and leave everything else behind? Fluffles coming though, of course. I told you it's not something I've ever really thought much about. That's not what I'm asking you. Naughty Steve, don't try weasel your way out of my questions. Gods, you're good. Oh, I know. Give me a yes or a no. Do you or do you not want to get married? I suppose it will be nice if you wanted to. How are you just so cute? You really want to do it, don't you? You want to marry me so bad it makes you flustered. I can't believe I want you. Of all the mortals, it had to be you. And for some reason, I would have it no other way. That you also want me makes my chest feel a heaviness I've never felt before. Then I guess we have no choice but to just do it. No need to delay the inevitable after all. I've never been very patient, I suppose. Then I'd say we're in agreement. A wedding in the sunlight with pretty flowers. Do you have any other requirements? That you wear something gorgeous and that I get a picture of you in it. You can have as many pictures as you want. I'll wear a really nice dress. Pictures of you with the flowers. Remember when we talked about that spring photo shoot the other day? We could do that at the wedding. Do you want to get naked for photos at your own wedding? It will certainly make it even more memorable. You are unbelievable. Then let me take the photos so that I am the only one that can see you like that. Sounds perfect. We'll get some together as well, obviously. I think we'd look together in photos. You're really into this. As if you aren't. I'm looking forward to it, Steve. Yes, well, you'll need some patience, sunshine. Weddings do not spring up out of nowhere, hypothetical or not. That just gives me time to plan it. You're enjoying this way too much. Well, you see, the man fated to take my soul has fallen for me. And shy as he is, wants to get married to me instead. He couldn't resist my killer personality. Killer? Sure, that's definitely what it was. I love when you can't lie. You're the worst person in existence, and for some reason, I love it. I want to come see you, sunshine. Perfect. We can chat about all this in person. Wait for me, okay? Of course. See you soon, future husband of mine. We're getting married. Sunshine, oh my god, you look so stunning. What? Steve, you look... Is it okay? You look to die for. I would have gone with devilishly handsome. But to die for seems adequate considering how we met. Oh my god, and he has long hair. Oh, god, you're stunning, Steve. I'm pretty sure you told me you were devilishly handsome back then yourself. Then you know I wasn't lying. Yeah, I'm well aware. You do look really good though. I mean, really good. Like, really good. You even style your hair differently. You too, sunshine. You're irresistible. More than words can ever come close to explaining. I have to admit, I'm feeling a little nervous. Oh? I'm trying to ignore the feeling, but it's quite strange. How so? I've always been good at what I do. Call me arrogant, but it's true. This is the most important thing I've ever done, and I want to get it right. You could be standing there in a trash bag. You could be standing there in a trash bag, and you'd still be doing it right. Thanks. You're welcome, my love. You picked sunflowers. They remind me of you. I couldn't pick anything else. Sunshine. My sunshine. Oh my god, it's so romantic. Shall we get married? Yes. Take his hand right away. This is gonna be fun. This is going to be chaotic in all the best ways. I love you, my perfect ray of sunshine. Oh my god, what? Stop! Like, I will literally fight other women for you. I'm not even kidding. Always have and always will. I love you too, Steve. Does this mean the soul babies are a go? What? We're getting married and you're spouting that nonsense again? Absolutely. What in the hell is a mom meant to do with you? Fine, I'll humor you, even though soul babies do not exist. Of all the people in the world, you're the one I would want to. I can't believe I'm saying this. You're the one I'd want to have soul babies with. There, are you happy? Absolutely. Looking forward to spending the rest of my life with you. Me too, Orion.